All right. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. All right. Have a coffee. We have a non-stop interesting show today. I have no idea what we're talking about. It always makes it interesting, right? Oh wow, notifications went out quickly. I think already people in here. How is everyone today? Uh, yep. Coffee Talk March. What is it? 19th, 2021. Anybody more than welcome to jump up and chit chat, hang out this morning. I get ready to go and check on the animals this morning. I didn't get it done before I did this, so we'll probably all go out there here in just a little bit. It's been rainy, cloudy, nasty here for the last 2 days, it seems. I gotta finish. I gotta go finish getting that chicken coop down, and then I gotta go to Miss Lena's and build a chicken coop. And IBS totes. How do you get an IBS tote when all you have is a minivan? It's not going to fit inside of it. I'm pretty sure it's going to stand up too tall if I put it on the top of it. Maybe if I tie it to the back. That ought to look like some hillbilly stuff going down the road. Sorry, I'm still picturing that van going down the road with the IBS tote strapped to the back of it. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get. We found some for sale, and they're cheap enough to where we can get a big one and put it out here and hook to it, start getting our pumps and stuff to hook to it. Until we get the well, we're going through a lot more water now. The animals have to be watered. The stuff we feed them out of's got to be washed out, and yeah, it's going through a lot more water. But I have a 55-gallon drum. I put it behind the back seat in the van, in the little cubby hole thing. And I can fill it up when I go into town and stuff. And fill it up, and it hauls it with no problem. The van does. I bring it over here, and I'm parked at the top of the hill because that's where the driveway is. Can't come any further into the property in the vehicle, otherwise you get stuck. So I park up at the top of the hill, and then I've got a water hose that I put in there and then bring it down to the 55-gallon drum that I have up on the stand, which I just moved to the front of the trailer, and siphon the water out of the drum in the back of the van, which means I probably should get a couple more of those drums. But we found them IBC totes for how much were they? I think she said 25, and then it's 35 if you wanted two of them. That don't make sense. I think she read that wrong, because those things are usually about at least $40. That may be how much she said. She may have said $40 a piece. If you buy two of them, they'll be 35 a piece. That's got to be what she said. But anyhow, so we'll find out if we get that accomplished today. I'm already a day late on that, on the chicken coop. I got half of it, but I didn't get to the other half before the people come in to look at the house. And they decided to buy it, so I was supposed to go back yesterday and get the rest the other half of it. I have to do that today. Just got too tired up yesterday. Had 101 things going on. So how is everyone's Friday morning going? Isn't it Friday? Yeah. Hopefully I'll be going to get Bubba tomorrow. Hopefully. That way I get some help here. I need his help with building the bigger hog pen. My dog goes crazy when I do that. He thinks it's a little baby pig, but he can't figure out why it doesn't. It doesn't do anything when I'm not got it in my hand. He goes out there and plays with pigs, so he thinks the pigs are wanting to play, I guess. They say dogs are really, really smart. How did I get the dumb one? Little man, I love him to death, but oh my goodness. He has brain farts daily. Quite comical. Nobody's talking. It's like a one-sided conversation here. I'm running out of things to. What'd you say that was on the prices on the IBC totes?
40 for one, 2 for 35.
40 for one and 2 for 35. So 35 a piece. Yeah. For some reason, I was sitting there thinking, what in the world were you talking about? Okay. Oh. Hey, smartass, how are you? I don't know if I like his name. Always makes me feel like I'm cursing. I'm joking. That's how you get your beard to grow. Keep brushing it. I'll talk to you. Good morning, Tommy Selena. Rebecca, say good morning. How are you doing, Rebecca? Well, we got Smartass and we got Rebecca. Hey, the link is right up there if anybody wants to go on the panel. I'm starting to run out of things to talk about already. Which is amazing because I can talk for hours. Yeah, we gotta I'm gonna go first thing this morning, and you want to go and check on the IBC totes before I go and do that chicken coop? You go and pull the rest of that chicken coop down. I bought the chicken coop from the guy that was selling the house, and he owns a business pulling trailers and mobile homes, uh, house trailers, you know, the semi, and he's got a double wide trailer that has to be pulled here within a week or so, and that's where the big wooden porch was that I was pulling down. I still got part of to left to pull down. Going to find out everything is getting destroyed there. So, um, my beard has nice color to it. It's gray. uh, anyhow, um, everything out there was going to get destroyed when once they pull the trailer out. They're literally shoving everything to a pile and burning it. So we have access to all of it. So I think we're going to get a big playpen, or not playpen, but jungle gym, big thing that kids play on, big wooden jungle gym thing with the little house up top, which is fine. We still have little Brian that comes and stays with us about 3 days a week. We babysit for a buddy of mine. So we may get that. If, I mean, what we can put back up, what we don't end up destroying, trying to tear it apart to get it here and build something out of it.
My pants on the road that night.
Oh yeah, it got really cold last night. We gotta check on the plants, make sure it didn't kill them. I'd have thought about it. I'd have took some of that. I'd have took some of that black plastic and stapled it over top of, uh, from the fence over. Kind of. Well, good morning. Oh, Destiny's in there.
Oh, hell.
What do you mean, oh hell? Yeah, we were just talking about y'all. This is Bubba's girlfriend, Destiny.
That's what Bubba is. I know she's saying he needed some pants.
Oh, Bubba's needing clothes again?
Yeah.
Why does he keep leaving his clothes everywhere? What size is I'm excited about tomorrow. Cool. What size is Bubba? If he's needing pants and stuff, we need to know his size. I guess we'll go down there and try to get a few pair of pants for him or something. Yeah, Bubba and his girlfriend, we're doing all right, I guess. I don't know, something come up and they ended up having to move, and that didn't work out, and something else happened or something, and long story short, they ended up with nowhere to go, so they went to a friend of theirs and in Arkansas there, and we're gonna go and pick them up. So Bubba will be here to help me here pretty soon, which I hope so. I've got so much stuff going on. I need some help. If I could stick with one project, it'd be all right. But there's so many things that need to be done in order for it to work efficiently that yeah, it's just there. Feel better? With the camera some. She decides to get behind me in the kitchen sink and brush her teeth. Oh my goodness. You know, that's why I haven't went to the dentist and get my front teeth. The idea of sitting there brushing my teeth, holding a set in my hand and brushing the rest. I don't. Hey Joyce, how are you doing? Why you don't like me?
She say what size you want?
You're on camera. Candid camera. Miss Selena's feeling rowdy this morning, I guess. Ah. Poke the bear. Oh, golly. What was that? Oh man, what was that? That stunk.
That was just the water.
That was not just water. Oh, that stunk. In my ear and everything.
I use my dish towel for the face.
What was I supposed to use? These?
Yeah.
I guess that would have made more sense. Huh?
Did you say what size you want?
We are meeting. Turns out Rodney has another child. He was told back in the day he wasn't hers. She looks just like his other daughter. We now have 6 kids. Wow. Well, that's gonna be fun at the family reunions. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, kids are fun. Once you learn to laugh about it, they do some of the dumbest things you ever see in your life. What's somebody talking about me? Slab City News. Yeah, I seen your post. I watched the video. That is well, like I said, and when we went down there, I have no idea what them people were doing, but I felt the need to go down. But yeah, that was shocking. In case y'all didn't see it, he had a video of them expose some people or whatever exposing Jerry, the guy that I met when I went down there and got the Bible oil, the Bible that was leaking oil, and they had a video. Another channel had exposed them and found out that they were going to Tractor Supply and buying the oil. I'll tell you one thing. You can't. It's not my place to judge anybody or anything, but I do believe that Mr. Jerry and them are gonna have a really hard time explaining that one when they get up there and ready for judgment. I don't think you're gonna talk your way out of that one.
What time do you think his jeans would be?
I don't know.
Didn't he put yours, those 32? So you
I don't know. Destiny, what size jeans is Bubba wearing?
Right now, I gave me everything they.
Oh, well, they were on here.
But they don't know his jean size.
Does she come with grandkids? Yeah, right, Rodney. We ain't sure. We know it's small though. He's still not wearing. Why won't he wear regular jeans? He'd know what size he was. All he wants to wear is the stretchy pants and leggings or whatever. Sweatpants.
I didn't buy anything he's tagging him. So I can get stuff short.
3130s.
I'm thinking 30.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was when I was wearing 32s. He was always stealing my G's. I couldn't wear 32s now if I tried. I think I wear what 34s or 35s. Keep going, I'll be in 36 in a waste of no time. Yeah, most people they fill out here, they fill out in their waist and their thighs and stuff like that. Not me. I just fill out belly. It just literally when I stand upright, it looks I don't know, probably 6-8 months along. Looks like a pregnant belly. Yeah, Bubba, take care of yourself with that because we don't store fat in our thighs and in our butts and stuff like that. We store it in our belly. Look like big old pregnant belly. My dad used to be the same way when I was a kid. He always had a big old pregnant belly in front of him. Yeah. Jose has on her like, wait a minute. How in the world? Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. He said that, oh, even Jose's got longer legs than that. I just realized he said 31 30s.
31 30.
Now 30s is the length of it, okay? I wear 32s in length. And that's what fits me good. I usually get 33s to 34s in length. That boy's taller than me. How in the world is he wearing 30 in the length? That's some high waters because that boy's taller than me. There's no way 31 30s. They sure they ain't. Well, even if you got it the other way around, it's still there ain't no way. I wear 32s to wear them comfortably. 34s is where they stack on your boots. There's no way he wears a 30. They're not, and they ain't high waters. Okay, well, one of us got our numbers wrong then. What size jeans I wear? What size are my jeans?
I
got my sweatpants on, so these don't count. Gotta have a. Huh? Well, maybe I got the numbers wrong. He said he's over 6 foot tall and he wears 32s long. Maybe I got the numbers wrong. It could be 30s. I thought I wore 32.
It can say waist 31, length 30.
Maybe he's right. Maybe I got the wrong. Maybe I got the numbers wrong. Well, if Robert wears 32s, he says he's over 6 foot tall, then I've got to have the numbers wrong. Maybe it is 30s.
Is that a poo-poo stain?
Huh?
Send me a picture of the inside of the back of the pants. I said, is that a poo-poo stain?
They sent a picture of it. Let's see.
Those are sweats, Bubba.
Those sweats don't count because you wear them halfway off your butt. So if it's 30s, then it must be. Now you got me curious on what size I wear. I ain't went and bought pants for myself. God knows how long. Yeah, we get. I guess we're going. Okay, it's got to be 30 because Joyce is 5'8", which I'm just a little bit taller than him, and he wears 42 30s. Well, actually 44 30s. Like my pants baggy. If I tried to wear a 44, I'd be tripping completely because they would fall completely to my ankles. Oh, I'll have wonderful talk in the morning. Somebody come up on the panel and chit chat with me.
How cold is it? I gotta go feed mannequins.
Huh? You're gonna feed them this morning? That's what it does for. Aside from holding a sheep or a holster. Yeah, I don't carry any kind of gun or knives. I have a gun anymore. I traded my pistol for a crossbow. Yeah, Joyce, did you see that? I'll show you. Oh, ow. Hey. Nice, nice little crossbow. It's got a good spring back of it. Oh. The little scope on it's got one of the. It's got the dots on it for the different distances, and it shoots dead on. Don't shoot that in the house. I'm not. I don't remember when I talked about it. But yeah, it's extremely accurate. It's one of the cheaper ones that only has um um regular the regular bow. It doesn't have that compound crap on it. So how are you?
Still not blue.
Huh? You're still not blue? I haven't gotten a hold of Sean. I can't do it on this. I don't think. Can I? No, I can block. I can block and put in timeout. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. There we go. Hmm. Somebody's arguing with Miss Lena. No, not yours. Put down 4 fish. What is that? Salona? Selena. And it's not even spelled like that. It's actually spelled like Salina, like Salina, Kansas. S-O or Salina. Salina. Yeah.
Is this chicken for your pig feed?
Well, look at it.
I can't tell. They're both pellets.
They're both pellets.
These are bigger pellets. These are the pig feed. The pig feed is gonna be itty bitty.
She's feeding animals this morning. Oh, I get a break this morning. Well, that's nice of her. Fights with spell check. I know I do too. I do the talk to text. And it never comes out the way you're trying to say it, especially if you don't proofread it first. And then by the time you proofread it and make sure everything's right on it, then that part of the conversation's already gone. That's why sometimes you'll see me respond like way after something was said. That's usually what happened. It took me a while to figure out how to word it. Right. Yeah, talk to text is bad. It it messes up the whole thing that you're saying, and then it assumes that you're saying something different, and just I don't know, it just fills in its own stuff. It's like yeah. That's the game. Luge Tommy in the chats. Oh, what? Simple Life Reclaim? Oh, that's another homesteading channel. All right. What do you want me to guess? Hi. No, not yet. You thought that message was for you. Did you think you got more out there? Now they're just popping up everywhere. Should have had so much fun as a young man, huh? No, that was they were talking to me. Ah. She's not George, right? But she is from McAllister, so you know anything's possible. It's not too far away from y'all. That may be all mine. I don't know. uh, that's sad when you have to think about it, have to retrace your thoughts, and yeah, you know what? I did a lot of partying back then. There ain't no telling. Yeah, as far as I know, I had the one biological one. Have several kids that I've helped raise and that are very close to me in that way, but only one actual biological one, and that would be Bubba. As far as I know. Well, of course, you're not going to have any that you'd be unaware of. Women don't have that situation. Well, tell them I love them too. Find out 25 years later. Oh Lord, that's a scary thought. Somebody come knocking on your door. Hey, remember 25 years ago? No, not really. I was probably pretty drunk back then. Well, when is Tommy gonna be a Gramps? So I have 14 years then. All right. Yeah. She's feeding the animals, so I guess I'm fixing to get ready and gotta go and get that. Oh, well, maybe not. There's Robert.
You thought you were
There he
getting
is.
out of here.
Huh?
I said you thought you were getting out of here.
Oh, I got the volume all the way down or something. Hello.
Hello, can you not hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
How about now?
Yep.
Okay.
I couldn't hear you at first. I think my volume was down a little bit.
Oh, I might be talking a little quiet.
Yeah, I don't hear all that great. I've got, for some reason, my ears. I constantly get ear infections, and this time it's like I don't know. It's like I got a bunch of liquid behind my eardrums on both sides. If I tilt my head right, it sounds different every which way I tilt. Yeah, it sucks because I haven't found a good remedy for it yet. Then tried the spearmint, then tried the peppermint and that stuff, and not working yet. So it don't hurt. It's just annoying as all get out.
That would be
So how's it been? How you been?
good. Great.
Good. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, I seen your the weather you've been having up there is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a wet year this year.
Huh?
It's a wet year this year.
A wet year?
Yeah.
Honey, is that like really low or something?
I've been telling you that you can't hear off of it.
Well, I know, but I can't hear very well at all.
Well, I know that, but that is about
Let me see if I think I could turn the mic up a little more.
Fix that. Oh,
How's that?
I know how to fix that. Hold on a second. I'm probably going to kick myself out of the stream again and have to come right back in, but just hold on a second. You there?
I'm here. Are you there? And then you have to come back in.
All right. We're back. All right. I can hear you now.
There we go. Perfect. I can hear you too.
Good deal. Good deal. Had to put the headphones in. My phone's just really messed up. I've been trying to find out about getting me another phone. I went up there to the phone place, asked them what it takes to get that the faster internet, that 5G, just out of curiosity. And they were like, "Oh, well, it's cheap. You know, we just had what is it, $40-something a month to your bill." And I said, "For how much?" They said, "For $800." I said, "For what? Are you kidding me? You have to buy this fancy gadget phone and all kinds of weird stuff to get that, and they get you in the price. Oh my God, they get you in the price big time." I was like, "Yep, I'm not doing that."
Yeah, for sure. That's a lot.
Yeah, $800, $40-something a month payments. I was like, "No, man, my phone bill's already $180 a month for 3 phones."
Yeah.
I've got mine, Selena's, and then Pop's. I got him a phone, and I mean, he pays his bill, but he pays it back to me because you know, he doesn't always have it right then, you know, and his phone. We got tired of his phone getting turned off every time we turn around, and then his phone would go off for a few days, and then he'd have the money. He'd be all right, but it cost him more to get it turned back on, so I just had it put on mine. That way it automatically deposits, comes out of the bank, and it pays it, and he just pays it back within a week or so usually.
Yeah, that works, and then you don't have to, be trying to worry about him for the week that his phone is off and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah. And for some reason, they never can get it on the right schedule for him. You know, get it to where he gets he gets disability. You know, so he gets a check every month. And how in the world they can't get it set up to where it always comes out before his check hits. And anybody that lives check from check, usually they don't have very much left over when they're done getting their monthly stuff. They're usually broke by the time it's getting close to time for the check to come back in again. You know, so there's not, and it was constantly getting turned off. Every time we turn around, it was getting turned off. And he was having to go up there and finagle with it over and over. And finally, I got fed up with it. I was like, you know what? We're going down to my cell phone place. We'll transfer all this stuff over and we'll just get it in my name. Put it on, so.
That works. Then he doesn't.
You know, you got to.
activation fee every time they shut that off and all that shit.
Yeah. And this way, at least it bypasses all of that. You know, and me and Selena, we'll wait. You know, we'll wait a week, 2 weeks, sometimes, depending on whatever the case is or whatever. And we'll wait, and he'll pay us back. It ain't no big deal. And it just works out better that way. So, but his bank account, it doesn't do like ours. Ours has overdraft, so you know, if we don't have the money in there, they go ahead and pay it any which way, and it just, when you deposit more money in there, it takes it out of there. You know, but his stuff don't have that, so you know, it was shutting it off every single time.
Yeah. Some things overdraft protection is definitely a good thing to have.
Right.
I try not to get that low. And I never have to worry about nothing clearing.
Right. Well, we've been fortunate enough that we really haven't gotten that low in a little while. We've been doing okay. I mean, not great, but we've been doing all right. We've been holding our own okay. So, you know, we are definitely been blessed.
Everybody is saying you're too loud. Turn your mic down a little bit. You're blowing eardrums.
Is that better?
Speakers.
Is that better?
Speaker.
Is that better?
Most of you loud and clear. Roberto, Rodney, what's up, buddy?
Well, that's better than usual. Usually everybody says I don't talk loud enough because I mumble a lot because I can't hear how loud it is. I don't.
Ears are bleeding out.
I take it as better. Everybody's saying yes, so I tried to tone down some more.
That says turn it down just a little more.
All right, how about that? Sorry about that. I'm talking louder because I can't hear anything. The inner ear infection, everything. It sounds like I'm in a barrel.
You might want to go get some antibiotics at the pet store.
I know. I thought
I would give you what I just quit with.
I thought of that, but you know, my thing with the chemistry set with the pharmaceutical medicine is just I'm not interested in it. You know.
Yeah, but it's either that or lose your hearing, bro. Ear infections are one of the things you really don't want to mess with. Ear infections and mouth infections can take you out quicker than anything else. You don't want to be deaf, do you?
I don't know. Depends on what time of the day you ask me, really. I mean, honestly, sometimes I get so fed up with all the hatefulness and bitterness in the world. It's like I'm like, Lord, if you fill it in your grace, just go ahead and take me. I'm ready to come on home. You know, this place has done went to the birds.
There ain't time for you, buddy. You know what God's teaching you with that?
I know.
You're gotta be forced, bro. You're not learning his lessons, so he's like, well, motherfucker, we'll do this again and again and again and again. So when you learn how to put them blinders on and shut out the world and become a racehorse, then he'll take you home. Till then, you're stuck there learning patience. Patience. I would teach you the ultimate lesson.
Yeah. Anyway, did you see that thing that Evan posted? Says Tommy has some explaining to do. Did you see that? Oh man, you should have watched the video. You remember when I went all the way down into Florida where that Bible oil was?
Yeah.
And I met that guy named Jerry.
he seemed like a really cool guy. He come out there and prayed with us and gave us a bunch of oil and stuff like that. But anyway, this somebody had posted. I happened to Evan had posted. I happened to run across it, and he's got a video of somebody else that had proved the Bible oil to be false. Which, you know, is always in the back of our head that they could have been doing something like that, you know. I mean, the possibility is always in the back of your head on that, because you're talking about, you know, men that are trying to sell the word of God. And you see that all the time. So, yeah, anything's possible. But anyhow, I got to watching that and come to find out that they were buying that oil from Tractor Supply the whole time. That oil that they claimed was of.
They didn't take a backdoor spot. They went to a straight store. So, I mean,
Yeah,
they tried to
but
sell
they
the
hid it.
story, and if they got
They
caught
hid
up,
it the whole time. They deceived a lot of people.
just remember this: evangelists have been around forever, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh, I know.
it's not a new thing. You know what I mean? Like, everybody is gonna try their best to get their money where they can. So if they can take and make a story go viral, and it's a semi-plausible thing, then, you know, they're gonna run with it. I'm sure that guy
Oh.
got a fair share of money out of that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they did, because they even showed it on that video where he had a PayPal link up on it, and then when they went to go back to it, the PayPal link had been taken off. And then right after that, somebody else had come up with the same idea, but it was musical. It was with a guitar. And they started dumping oil on the guitar and claiming that it was seeping oil out. That and gold dust, like gold little chunks of gold all over the place. Yeah, it was crazy. You should watch the video. I was watching it, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I knew there was a possibility, but really just to see it face to face is like, it kind of aggravates the crap out of you. You're sitting there like, did you really do that? Come on, Jerry.
Well, I guess
I mean, yeah, just like they said in the chat, you know the possibilities in the back of your head, you know, but it's like, really, did that just happen?
Yeah.
So thank you, Salt City News. I appreciated that video. That has really twisted my thoughts about religion that much more. I don't care for the church so much because the way that. See, I can't do that. I cannot do that in public. That's cheating. That's not fair. But you know what I can do? Cheers. Block the camera. I can do that.
I like butter, personally. Hello, Roger. How you doing, Pops?
Oh. I just use Crisco oil. I use just cooking oil. I mean, we got a bunch of fancy oils. I forgot what she did with them. Oh, they come in a package, like 6 or 8 of them or something like that. Different types of. Oh, I got a camera off and I'm sitting there trying to show. But
Cook with olive oil.
yeah, it's just different olive oil.
Everybody up ready for spring?
Oh yeah, we're ready for spring. Did you see the little garden thing that we built a flower bed and we put a bunch of potting soil in it, and we put all the seeds that we're gonna put up, and then they're starting to sprout up everywhere in the flower bed, and we're gonna start pulling them out and transplanting them in the rows. I've seen a homesteader do it that way, and I thought, well, that's a whole lot easier. You know, just sowing the seeds in a flower bed, and it'll always be producing something, you know.
On everything,
Huh?
guaranteed to grow.
Is it Doug and Stacy? Doug and Stacy's homestead?
Doug and Stacy's homestead. That sounds familiar, but I don't think that that's the one that we've seen that from.
Okay.
And throwing all the seeds in a flower bed and then getting ready to do the rows afterwards.
Yeah, they do a lot of their pre-start in flower
Huh?
beds with hoop houses.
I seen somebody on a homestead channel do it.
I did it
Like
I watched you do it. Yeah, I seen it.
because
has a hoop house on the top, and then they throw all the seeds in there, start everything, and then as they get warmer, they transfer it out.
that bag you could have 2 seeds that popped
Yeah.
out. So I said, screw it.
Yeah, it's funny they got Tyra's trying to. She just sprinkled all the seeds out and covered them up and went for it. So.
That's perfect. So you got to see. Good job,
Yep.
Selena.
Rodney said, "Good job." I got headphones in, so she can't hear you.
Morning, Dog Pound.
Dogtown, how are you?
Now,
Come on up and say hi to everyone.
I could do for you over the winter, Tommy, is I could put together you a gambit of seeds
Oh yeah,
and ship them out to you. Yeah.
sounds good.
I could send you tomatoes. I could send you jalapenos. I could send you corn. I could send you
Well,
turnips. I could send you
there you go.
send you radishes. I could send you.
Hey, you could send all kind of radishes, all the seeds. I'm not going over the whole list. He's done went over a bunch of them.
Basil, oregano,
Oregano, basil,
lettuce,
lettuce.
Yeah, just about everything.
Well, I put our post office box.
I could send you pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds, cantaloupe seeds.
That'll
I
work.
can send you zucchini, squash. I can send you. God, dude.
Heck yeah.
This winter, I'm gonna put you together a huge seed pack. I'm gonna send it to
All
you
right.
guys. I'm gonna send you
Well,
enough
there's
to run you 3 years. That should give you enough time that by the time the 3rd year comes, you should be producing enough seeds of your own that you should be able to just rerun crops.
heck yeah. Well, there's a post office box. More than welcome to send it any time. That's our post office box I just put up on the screen. Mr. Rodney Boyd got me good. He kept telling me over and over in the live streams. He said, you need to get a post office box so that we can send you stuff. You need to get a post. I went out there and got a post office box and had it for going on 2 months now, and I hadn't seen anything. I was like, dang, I went and got a post office box, and
Well,
he was saying I needed to get one because him and a bunch of others wanted to send us some stuff, is what he said. So I got the post office box and still ain't got nothing.
so as the summer goes along and I harvest, before I cook it, I always take out seeds and start the drying process. So
Mm-hmm.
this is my 2nd year in the garden. So my seed supply is going to triple. So I will have enough seeds that I can definitely send you a lot of each time. So that if
Heck
some
yeah.
don't make it or whatever, then you can do your own little testing there. Because
Yeah.
we're
Heck
kinda
yeah.
in different environments, you know what I mean?
Right.
You use more water than I do, so your work will actually be a lot less than what I have
Yeah.
to deal with.
Yeah, we get a lot of water here. I gotta get me one of them pumps so I can get containers under to catch this rainwater. Get one of those little sub pumps that you throw in the barrel with a water hose stuck to it. Kick it on and just get out there and spray But yeah, I got to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to go and get a couple of IBS, food grade IBS totes today so that we can make a bigger water system until we can get a well. Even after with the well, I just plan on getting a hand pump well, you know, because a pumped well to have running water in here, man, that's almost $10,000 for one of those. I ain't got that kind of money.
You work up to that.
Yeah, but I wanted to get a regular pump well, a regular hand pump well, but it doesn't look like we're getting one anytime right away. We just
my mom started in Missouri on her property to get water in the house. They had to pump this fucking hand pump and fill a big ass reservoir that was up on the side of the house on the second story. So
right,
you know, until about a quarter of the way, you had pretty much water pressure to the toilet and the sink and all that other. But after a few years, she paid to have a well drilled, and then the next year she paid to have the pump attached. So then it wasn't such a big burden all at once. But yeah, you just work up to it. You know what I mean? At first, she didn't have any power in her house. Her stove used to be the kind you loaded with logs on the bottom. And that's what she cooked on. Light was candles until she got enough money to buy batteries and then solar panels. And then she had to get, the next year, she had to get the inverter and all the other shit. And then now she has power. And her solar powers her pump for her water, so everything works together in tandem. You know what I mean? It's pretty well. But she lives off grid in a, I don't know, I guess you could call it a cabin, but the Amish built it in the middle of nowhere, Summersville, Missouri, where the hills have eyes or some shit. I don't know, some crazy movie. Ozarks, that's what it's called. The show, too. Real country.
all right. I need some midgets to work the farm. What is that?
That's your envelope, Tommy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna fill that joker full of seeds, bro. I'll put like 5
All right.
on top of that bitch, and it will be shipped to your P.O. box.
Awesome, awesome.
I will let you know when it is in the mailbox.
All right. All right. Yeah, we go up there about once a week and check the post office box anyway. We go up there about once a week and check it. It's on our way into town.
If it doesn't fit in this one, then I'll put it in a bigger one. So it might change color, but you're going to get a ton of seeds. A ton of seeds.
Oompa Loompa gardeners? Yeah, we need some.
Skyscraper sunflowers and some Moonbuster sunflower seeds. These things get like 14 to 20 something feet tall.
Oh, wow.
And the heads on them are like 18 to 24 inches. So you when you harvest them, you can bake up probably 4 or 5 pounds of seeds per head. So even if you just kept 1/8 of a head for seeds, that would still probably give you 75 to 100 seeds for next year.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, we plan on making the garden all the way down the hill over here, but we didn't get it quick enough this time. That's why we're putting our runners right up here in the front. We're making they're going to be flower beds next year because the garden will be ready by next year. This year they're going to be a garden. But I'm putting them up here in the front, and I'm building a big pen and putting the pigs where the garden is going to be next year to get them to, because there's all them pigs, they will literally dig up every single root of a tree and everything. They've got where I've got them, and as small as they are, well, they're getting really big now, but they're already digging the roots up of the trees that are in their pen. And I mean, they're fixing to kill off the trees that are in there, so it's like, holy crap, we got to get them out of there.
Yeah,
I got to get.
Any bushes or trees you want to keep, because they're
Yeah.
gonna waller and they're gonna dig and dig and dig until it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna find their waller, and once they do, then they'll. But anywhere you put them, expect everything at least 4 feet down to be rooted up and dug through.
Yeah, which is gonna be perfect for the garden.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That and the pig poop is really good for the garden too. So, and I figured we'd do that and then start adding dead wood in while the pigs are in it. Let them trample that in and let them, shred it up or whatever else. Just the old dead trees and stuff. We're gonna lay them in there for, so that they can break down into the soil the best they can. We'll take what's left of them out when we get ready to make the garden out of it. That way the wood chips and everything are in it. Yeah, we're just going to set ourselves up for next year, because this year we didn't have the means or the ability to right away do what we needed to do to sustain a garden that size. So we're working our way up. We're going to have to work our way up, especially on this hill. This hillside has been the biggest learning curve ever when it comes to off-grid. Everything is on a hill. Everything is unlevel. Everything is either up the hill or down the hill from where you need to be. And
Dad, this is like springtime. This is the wet time. So remember, this is a learning time to keep your eye on that creek and see how high it gets when it gets really rainy and it starts filling up. See what the max level is, all that shit. You don't want to go putting in a garden down there and then fucking summer rain comes and just fucking takes
oh,
it.
no. The garden's going to be up on top of the hill on this side and then going down it.
There you go.
And the creek it won't fill up that much. It won't back up that much. Because the creek, once it goes through the property, it goes through the neighbor's property and keeps on going back there. It ends up joining up with one of the really big creeks. And it's all downhill, so it doesn't backfeed very much at all. Especially, it doesn't come up on this property. It does on the other ones, but it doesn't really come up very much on ours. You can see by the side of the landscape, you can tell where the water has come up before, and it barely comes up over where our waterfall is on the very, very back of the property. We have a little bitty waterfall that continuously runs, but it's on the very, very back of the property, and it just fills up right up just a little above that. So it's not going to backfill into the property at all. It's got good constant drain. But when I put the dam in to build the pond, it was going to be the interesting part. I'm not sure how that's going to work, so we'll see.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Yeah, but I'm wanting to try to get a pond on the bottom side of the one that will that is in the path of the stream to where it will just keep.
If it's just in the stream bed, then pretty much when you have like major storms, it'll just make it a little bit deeper and a little bit wider.
Yeah, exactly. But it'll have an
makes that water swirl once you start a hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
It's like a really good idea. Really, you could actually get you little electric pump or a hand pump, and then put you a stocking over the bottom of that thing, so it's not
Mhm.
sucking up all that dirt. You can put it down
Yep.
in your hole and fill a fucking 55-gallon drum.
That's the intention. That's the intention, and I put fish in there, and then it's extra fertilizer for the garden and stuff. See, and it's perfect for the gardens. It's fine for the animals. It's fine for all of that. I just need one drum up here for drinking water. All of all the rest of it is fine with that. That's my intention. So
That's perfect.
yeah, you have to plateau step it down. Yeah. Yep, old school irrigation. And what's cool about it is where I'm wanting to put the pond in, and where the garden is, and where the animals are. Everything that is runoff, like everything that is runoff of the garden and stuff, the excess water that didn't soak into the ground and stuff, all of it's running right back into the pond. So it's not none of it's wasted. None of it's, we're not draining the pond or anything, so I'm thinking once we get that pond in there, we're going to be really setting good on what we're doing. I just got to stock it with some local fish, and it's the natural way of watering your garden, which has to be the better way, I believe. I think God had it right to begin with. I don't think all this other nonsense was necessary, but just the way I feel about it. So
Heck yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna hop off of here, Tommy. I'm gonna get
all right.
started. It was good to see you. I see the trash and the recycle man has come, so I'm gonna go get my bin off the curb. Be that good neighbor that doesn't leave them out there
Hey.
so fucking soon.
Yeah. Right. All right.
See everybody. Good to talk
Be
to you.
careful.
I'll let you know when to watch for that envelope, buddy.
All right. All right. We'll do. You have a blessed day, buddy.
You too, man. Bye.
All right. Bye. Well, that's interesting. How's everybody else doing? Hopefully everybody has a wonderful and blessed day. We need to get our day started too, so we're gonna we gotta go and tear a chicken coop down and go build a chicken coop. That's my two projects today. And we gotta get that done before Brian comes this way. Brian gets off the bus, so. Anyway, so hopefully everybody has a blessed day. We will. Like, share, and subscribe. All the other information is on the About page, and there's the address if you want to send anything to help the homestead. I think I covered everything. Later.